Hello, welcome to my vlog for this week. It's Perry Speaks, Bayelsa First, Bayelsa Always. This week we will be looking at getting us out. Now, over the years we have had states and nations actually prefer solutions to the various challenges that they face. It's no gainsaying the fact that right now the whole world is singing the recession chorus. But even as they are singing this chorus, for some countries and some states, they walk the talk by actually preferring solutions, most times middle or long gap measures, to actually gauge the effect of this recession. Of course, our focal point is also in Bayelsa State. I wonder and I want to ask, in the face of the recession that's actually beclouding the country and also in Bayelsa State, what are the emergency measures that have been put in place to ensure that the shock from this global economic quagmire doesn't consume us? Now, it seems like nothing is happening in Bayelsa State, and we need to allow things happen. We need to start coming out. We need the government and all organs and all arms responsible for ensuring that the welfare of the citizens are actually paramount in their minds. What this means is the fact that since this is a recession, government should start bringing up measures, stopgap measures to make us realize and understand that they're actually doing something to get us out of it. Of course, it's a usual song that Bayelsa is still tied to the apron strings of the Federation account. So every month we go cap in hand and wait for federal allocations to come, and then we use that to service debt, we use that also to build infrastructure, we use that to pay salaries, and God knows what happens with the remaining left in the coffers. Government right now should, as a matter of urgency, start preferring solutions to this recession in the state. It seems everywhere is quiet, but we need to start working. The government needs to start working. Just some few weeks ago, Lagos State was named as the 5th largest economy in Africa. Now that's a state. Also, last week, Osun State has just signed an MOU with the DFID to actually scale up small and medium-term businesses in the state. Now, what this means is the fact that we now have small businesses in Osun State gaining access, to economic opportunities and also bigger markets. That's the economic MOU that was signed within the DFID and Osun State. We now have also situations where, for example, Anambra State right now is like the biggest one. The situation right now is Anambra State exports vegetables. This they've been able to do because of the current economic recession that's actually facing the state. So governments across all boards are actually walking the talk to ensure that they actually come out of this by preferring solutions. There was an economic team set up to be headed by the Commissioner of Finance. We've not heard anything about that. As a matter of urgency right now, Parliament, that's the House of Assembly, should also start bringing emergency bills to ensure that the state doesn't suffer the shocks too much from this economic recession. Parliament should start working, bringing up emergency bills. That is paramount right now. The government also should walk the talk very quickly, bring out emergency strategies to actually come out of this. This is big right now. This, for some states, would consume them if they are not prepared. And for us in Bayelsa State, we should start thinking with the idea of coming up with what I want to call emergency palliative measures to get us out of this recession. We want to see this, and I'm sure we can make this happen. This is the size of the vlog for this week. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and all other social media platforms, and we will continue to keep the conversation about Bayelsa running. Bayelsa first, Bayelsa always. I'll see you next week.